Welcome back to Grant's Gaming Corner, ladies and gentlemen. We are jumping back into our Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, where we are still in the Sevii Islands, having a look around, seeing what's going on, and seeing if we could try to get everything we need to get out of this area. I think we were after the Sapphire, if I remember right, for Celio, however you say his name. And I believe we left off, we were headed for that lost cave right there to go see what we can find out there. So, thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. Welcome in, Niall. How you doing this evening? Excuse me, pardon. Not too much is up with me. Just ready to hang out for tonight. Welcome in, Diddley. How you doing this evening? Appreciate y'all coming to join us. Hannah and I actually just got back to the house. We went and visited some family tonight, and well, if I don't choke on myself. It was nice to get a chance to visit with them real quick before we came back to get ready for the show. All right, so let's head into the Lost Cave. And I think we've already been in here, haven't we? Yeah. Didn't we already do all this, or is this we got to do this again? I don't remember. Earlier, a lady went into the cave ahead. Okay. Well, we're going to see if we can try to get all the way to the bottom again and see what we can find out. I thought we already did. Yeah. So is there anything else in here for us? Oh, we can't get some Marowak in here. Okay, well, we might be going for a Marowak if we can find one then. Ooh. A silk scarf. Okay. Wait a minute now. What is a silk scarf for? I forget. I don't remember. Boost the power of normal type moves. Okay. Probably not gonna use that, but you know, hey. There it is. Excuse me, beg pardon. Been a bit of a longer day than I thought it had been. Alright. Let's head. Yeah, sneaking them in already. Water Labyrinth, we've been there. Did we go down here? Memorial Pillar, we did that already. Let's get back to town here. I know we were supposed to be, excuse me, hunting for the passwords for. I thought we were supposed to be hunting for the, not the passwords yet, for the Sapphire. Because we didn't get both passwords yet, did we? So we still gotta find the other password. And I think it was Sevii Island, wasn't it? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the map. So that's the trainer's tower. We never went all the way down here. Is it 6 Island we get it? So I guess that means we need to go. Alternate Cave is not where we need to go. I know that. But we can't go down here to Pattern Bush, which I don't think we've been to that yet. And I don't think I ever went down to the dotted hole. All right, let's go to 6 Island then. Let's go take a look around. Cause we gotta find that Sapphire. I do that all the time. I hit the wrong button, not paying attention, and run off to the wrong spot. Let's go to 6 Island. Yep. High speed 7, and I don't think it ever goes faster than high speed 7, honestly. I've never seen it say anything faster. Okay, so let's head out to the dotted cave. Let's go there first. Let's go see what we can find down there. Excuse me. Oh, my sinuses. Sinus. I blew my nose right before stream, and now my sinuses are all kinds of messed up. All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, to throw it out there, the official announcement is up on both the channel and the premiere is up. The 400 subscribers special. We're going to be doing a Smash tournament a week from tomorrow. That's July 14th. The reason why it's July 14th is because Hannah can be here. We were talking about Monday, and I really thought Monday was going to work, and then we realized Hannah has something to do, and she really wants to be here to be in a part of the tournament, so we're going to do it on the Tuesday instead, so that way Hannah can be a part of the tournament with us. I don't know. I have seen so many Centrics in that color in my Fire Red, and I've had to look at them twice to think, is that shiny? But realize it's not shiny. It's just the regular color in this game. It's very tan, very yellow base. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sneaking the yawns in left and right. All right. So Centric, we got any names for it? Anybody got an idea? Ooh, because it's so yellow, do we get to call it Sunshine? It's an idea. Just spitballing thoughts. Or do you guys have a better idea for Centric's name? Sunshine? Sunshine it is then. Let's capitalize the second S. There we go. And we will send that to the computer for now. Let's head on. Oh. I thought we battled this guy already. I thought we'd been out here part of the way already. No, it was Sevii Island that we went out, because that's where we got our Larvitar. That's right. For some reason I was thinking we'd already been out through here, but I guess we had not. I don't think Misty is quite ready to take on this particular Onyx, so I think we're gonna let Charlie handle this one. Hang in there, Charlie. You got this, buddy. We'll just do a flamethrower for now. So how was everybody's weekend? Did y'all all have a good 4th of July? Did y'all all enjoy it? Houndour and Houndoom usually have red snouts, but in Generation 3, sprites show them as yellow. Really? You know, I don't think I have a Houndour or a Houndoom. Is it really? I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look it up. Ooh. Alright. Godzilla can learn Rock Slide. Yeah, let's drop Screech, because Leer is higher accuracy. Alright, round Rock Slide. And it's bringing on the Machoke. Alright, we'll leave Charlie in, because Charlie should be able to handle this Machoke pretty easily, especially with Fly. So yeah, how was everybody's 4th of July this weekend? I appreciate everybody coming to hang out and racing, and thank y'all for getting us over 400 subscribers. And yeah, we actually had a really good time. Had a great day. We got a few things done that we need to get done. Ate good food. Good. Glad to hear y'all's was good too. Sunday was almost as busy as Saturday. Sunday we had church, and of course church ran a little long on Sunday, which was fine. We had plenty of service. It was a good service, but because of that, the pastor did let us have Sunday evening off, so it was nice to not have to go back to church Sunday evening. Although, go every time the chance you can that the church is open. It's worth it. But with us having such a long service on Sunday morning, it was nice to just settle in and rest. And Hen and I actually had to spend some time together, and we finished up our Split Fiction game, which was nice. It was nice to be able to finish that up because we had both been looking forward to seeing the end of the story, and it was a good story. It really was. That is a Wooper right there. That right there is oh, this is probably not gonna work. Oh, it doesn't. That is a good old-fashioned Wooper. Wonder if I can catch it. We're gonna try. We're gonna see. Can we put us a Wooper in a Pokeball? Ah! Got it. Look at that. What have we nicknamed Wooper? What's his nickname? It's alongside a Cold Duck and Psyduck. Look at that. Wooper becomes a Quagsire. Huh. Ice Punch, that's what we call it, is Ice Punch? Okay. How's that? Ice Punch. Ice Punch the Wooper. There we go. Alright, let's head on. Let's see how deep in here we can get. See if we can get down to the Dotted Cave. It's a Natu. That's another one we should be able to catch pretty easily. Let's see what happens here, so we can catch it. Oh, just a heads up. There should be maintenance tonight, I think? No. What is tonight? Tonight's Monday night. I think it's tomorrow night for Home, Pokemon Home. I don't know what that maintenance is for. It doesn't say, but it is a notice in Pokemon Home. Alright, what's the nickname for Natu? Anybody get any suggestions? Niall, you still in chat? You got any suggestions for Natu? I'm trying to think. I don't think I got anything on this one. Ooh, excuse me. Sneaking those yawns in. Yeah. I'm trying to sit here and think about the time. I'm pretty sure, because it said it was Wednesday, 2 a.m. UTC to 6 a.m. UTC. Woody. Okay, I'm down for that. So that should be tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. I think it'd be... You know what? Hold on a second. Let me check. I've got a clock set up on my phone, UTC. So yeah, if I'm reading my UTC time right, should be tomorrow night around 9 p.m. for us. 9 plus 4. That's what, 13, which would be 1 technically. So about 1 a.m. for us, if I'm doing my math right. And is tealer rather than green. Yeah, these colors are definitely off a little bit. There ain't no joke about that. These colors are not quite the same on their sprite as they are on their actual model. I don't know why. Never understood that. Sorry, thought I felt a second sneeze coming on. Just trying not to blow anybody's eardrums out if they were wearing headphones. Excuse me, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what happened there with the Pokemon Company and why they excuse me, sound just decided on two different colors between their sprites and the Pokemon's icons. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sinuses are driving me up the wall now. Sneezed and everything came loose. It's about the way it goes. Nice. Godzilla came to another level. See if we can get around to this dotted cave here. I might have to look up what the tasks are. I don't remember them all. I mean, the colors don't really bother me. Sure, they could have had more palettes, but yeah. I mean, it's not horrible, but you would think if you're designing a sprite and an icon, just use the same color palette. I mean, how hard is it to do that? I don't know. Maybe it was two different teams. But still, it's like, really? That's how we're doing this? We couldn't at least do everything, you know, together? It is what it is. And some of them could have had better color choices. Like Vulpix, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Touch it all, check it more thoroughly, yes. On closer inspection, there's several dots on the door. But I like the menu icons. The menu icons I like as pixel art. I'm just not sure I like them, like I said, as far as color goes. If they're just black and white pixel art, it might be fine. They'd be fine. They'd be perfectly fine. Alright, let's teach someone. Really? That's no bueno, as they say. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll teach Charlie cut. And we'll drop Blast Burn because realistically it was never my favorite move anyways. And we'll teach him cut. We might have to change the team around a little bit, or have him forget cut later. I'd have to go to the move forgetter, move deleter. Yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah, cut. We know. I'm trying to get there to use it. Ah, got it. Did I ever mention Pokemon Street Dungeon has horrible sprites? No, I don't think we ever talked about them. Are they that bad? Pretty sure that says up. I can't remember if that's down or left. We're gonna go with down first and see what happens. Oh, nope. Okay, so that was left. That's up. That's left. That's right. That's down. Aha. We found the sapphire. Oh. Haha, I guess right. I was right in tailing you. I knew there was a sapphire here, so it belongs to me. I'm selling it to Team Rocket for serious money. Don't glare at me like that. If you want it back, why don't you go get it after I sell it. I'll even tell you one of the passwords to Team Rocket's warehouse. By the way, I got 225 Pokemon and Pokemon. Nice. I'm still working on trying to, you know, fix up the areas, so I haven't even unlocked the 4th area yet. But I'm getting there. The warehouse password I know is yes, not Chansey. I'm done. Don't think badly of me. Also got all the fossils. I gotta do that. I gotta start working on fossils. I have a lot of them, but I haven't started getting them built yet. I need to do that. I guess let's battle these guys because I skipped them. Might as well battle them for some experience real quick, and then we'll head back to Sevii Island. Might as well get some easy experience. Won't hurt anything, right? How many fossils are there in? Or how many fossil sets are there in that game in Pokopia Diddley? Ooh. Maybe I'll work on that tomorrow night. Maybe we'll get all the fossils together and work on the that's fine. The museum. Cause I can go put those in the museum. I need to rebuild the museum anyways. There's parts of the museum that need to be built back up. So I may work on that. You think it's 10? Okay. That's a good starting point. I need to look through all my fossils and start figuring out which ones are which. Because I need to start getting them together. I really do. Excuse me. Alright, let's see about defeating these guys real quick. Ooh, that's not for Satoshi. Let's let Charlie handle that one. This golem is going to be a bit of an aggravation for Satoshi. Thank goodness Charlie has the secondary typing of flying. Ooh, that's close. All right, let's see if we can bring down golem. Hang on just a second. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so there are 9 in the game. 9 fossil sets. Okay, that's interesting considering how many fossils are actually available in Pokemon. It's interesting they did an odd number, but you know, hey, it is what it is. That's perfectly fine. That's actually not a bad idea. I may work on those tomorrow night. I don't know. I may work on them during the day tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. That's a tomorrow problem. That's not a tonight problem. It just, I was being curious. Alright, let's see if we can get us some easy experience here while we got a chance. Let Charlie gain some experience, and that means Godzilla should get some experience. And how many Pokemon is this? Okay, he's got 3. So I say, how many Pokemon does this guy got? But alright, so we get some good experience for Godzilla. Try to get him caught up with the rest of the team. Excuse me. I don't know what it is. I feel like I got something stuck in my throat tonight. So we'll get him up around 30, and then we'll try to train something else up for a little while. Alright, let's get back to... Okay, so they do change colors of event to them. Oh, gotcha. That's interesting. So let's get back here. Hey! Hey, Grant, how's your Pokédex filling up? It looks like it's impossible to get all the Pokemon by hanging around just these parts. Maybe there are Pokemon we don't know about somewhere far away. Well, if I can't do it, there's no way for you to get it done. I'm not going to get all depressed over this. I'll keep collecting Pokemon at my own pace while I train them. That's what I'll do. So there's no point in staying here. I may as well leave for home. That's that then. Smell you later. Okay. Well, back to home he goes, I guess. He set it back to the mainland. We're going to continue working here in the Sevii Islands because I want to defeat that Team Rocket. And eventually we get to go after Mewtwo. Eventually. Did it again. Ah, mercy. Mercy, mercy. That's the way this goes. Alright. Yes, Sevii Islands. Let's go to 5 Island this time. Because we should have the 2 passwords. So we should be able to go take back the Sapphire Emerald and take it to Celio. Sapphire Emerald. Sapphire Gem. Alright. Let's head that way. Hey, it's a Hoppip. Look at that little Hoppip. Isn't it cute? I've actually been spending some time today working on my personal playthrough of Fire Red, specifically the decks. I've been working on evolving up some Pokemon that I needed to finish evolving. Still gotta get a few more from Leaf Green, but I haven't completely finished that story yet. That, again, makes me think it's shiny when I see it like that. It just throws me off because I think it's shiny with how bright it is. Because I'm pretty sure Centric's shiny is yellow, isn't it? Or gold? Something like that? Yeah, just... Centric just messes me up. Makes me think I'm seeing a shiny. Yeah, it's gold. Okay, I thought so. Alright, here we go. At the Rocket Warehouse. Enter in the 2 passwords. The warehouse door opens. Oh, there we go. You can go right in. Nice. Okay, so this is the only way in at the moment. Well, that wasn't too bad. Ooh, finally upgrade. That'll come in handy. Oh, now your Pokemon look strong. You're willing to sell them? Oh, you want to battle? Yeah, nah, let's battle. I'm not selling my Pokemon. I'm gonna defeat you. Ah, here we go. I don't know, that doesn't look too bad for Houndour. What were we talking about earlier? Its nose... It's supposed to be yellow? That's actually not real. It looks black. It doesn't look bad. And down goes Sound Hour. No, no, no. Someone stay out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Snow doesn't look that bad here to me. But then again, that looked black, not yellow. Alright, let's see here. Not exactly where I thought it was going, but you know what? It'll be okay. I will take it. Found a pearl. Okay. Now, let's go this one. Okay. Another Team Rocket. Its snout, not its nose. Oh, you're talking about like the muzzle part. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. Was it blue? Wait a minute now. Oh, red snouts. Generation 3, they changed them to yellow. I'll have to go back and look at the Generation 2 Hound Hour and Houndoom. I don't remember them being red, but I mean, I'll take your word. I believe you. I mean, it's been so long since I've seen them in Generation 2, I just don't remember. And while I do like Houndour and Houndoom as Pokemon, they were always so hard to get that it was just Pokemon that I never got in Gen 2. Or I would catch them for the dex and I just wouldn't pay attention, because I'd never actually get a chance to use them as a part of my team. Of course, I generally started with a fire-type Pokemon anyways. So between Charizard and Cyndaquil, specifically Cyndaquil I guess you'd say, in Gen 2, you know, it just didn't need a fire-type too often. I guess, I mean, I did start with, you know, Totodile every now and again, so I guess I would have needed a fire type, but you don't get Houndour until back in Kanto. Sorry for the spoilers for almost 30-year-old games, but yeah, you didn't get Houndour until such a late portion of the game. It's back here again. Alright, let's try that again. Let's try this one. Okay. Grab this, the big pearl. Nice. Oh no. That takes us back to the entrance. I don't want to go back to the entrance right there. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, I think it was this one I liked. Got me here. Let's try this. Okay, now just got me back here. Nope. Not quite. Let me check this one. No, already been down this one. Hmm. Did I go down this one? Oh yeah, it's even back here. That's right. Takes us here. Hmm. Ah, this might be where I want to be. Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, sure, we'll take that. Okay, yeah, this is where I want to be. This is the direction I want to go in, because I want to try and get over to that other part over there. Alright, let's defeat this grunt and head on over to that other section. It took me a minute to kind of just fumble around to see if I could figure it out. Starting to wonder if I was going the wrong direction somewhere. But no, it looks like we figured it out. We'll defeat this Hypno real quick. Let me get set up. I'm sliding out of my chair. In fact... Oh yeah, there we go. Lounge back a little bit in this chair. That's nice. A chance to rest a little bit and just ease back. Okay, about as far as I can go. I'm not gonna fall out of this chair though. Alright, let's use strength to finish him off. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do this a while back. This is nice. Should have done this a while back. Now I can rock a little bit. Hey, I'm comfortable. Hey, that's the reason why I didn't do this. I'll get too comfortable and then I might doze off here in a little while. Then you'll be watching Grant sleep on stream. That's just what you guys want, right? A sleeping stream. Let's defeat these grunts and let's go see if we can free the Pokemon and get that gem back. That Sapphire. Ah, she's got a muck. A mucky muck. Oh, his Mega Kick missed. Oh, don't start that. Don't start the minimize. Ah, the minimize. You gotta love it. Okay, hit him with a Thunder Wave. Paralyze him. Really? More minimize? Man. Alright, can we go with the strength? Come on, Satoshi. Dude, you got this. Come on, hit him with the strength. There we go. I was hoping for a little bit more out of that, but you know, I'll take what I got. And one more. Come on, Satoshi. Ah, come on, Satoshi. You got this. Oh, not the Rock Tomb. Oh, okay. Satoshi held in there better than I thought it was going to. Nice. Really? There we go. Huh. So I think maybe I should just use Thunderbolt there. I just didn't want to waste a good Thunderbolt, but maybe I should have. Whoops. Maybe I should change over to Charlie on that one too. Oh well. Oh well. We'll just use Thunderbolt. Ooh, my sinuses. Hold in there, Satoshi. Oh, wow. He really did hang in there, didn't he? Maybe I should have healed up Satoshi. Good job, buddy. Use strength so you can finish him off. There we go. Woo! I really wasn't sure Satoshi was gonna survive that one. Yeah, we'll switch out to Charlie now. A Vileplume, Charlie can handle a Vileplume. There we go. There we go, down goes Vileplume. Alright. Onward as we go. Trying to get back that Sapphire. The Sapphire, I say. You're doing this according to your beliefs and morals. I understand now. I made it so you can come back in through there. Why don't you go rest and refresh for what lies ahead? The admin after me outranks me thoroughly as a trainer. You'd better steel yourself for one harsh challenge. Huh, that was nice of her. Yeah. Okay. That was very nice of her. Look at that. That girl's letting us go heal up before we go take on the rest of the admin team. Alright. Heal up our Pokemon here. There we go. Alright, let's go take on these Team Rocket grunts now. Or admin, I guess, technically. Now that she said it like that. Nope. Hip hop. Sorry, hop it. Hip hop, hippopotamus. Alright. Let's take down the hippopotamus. Alright. Off to take on the admin now. I'm telling you, that looks shiny every time I see one. I know it's not, but it just looks shiny every time I see one. I can never determine if it's shiny or not until it's in full battle. I guess it's a good thing though. Nice. Godzilla's up to 28. Excuse me. Check for that. I was trying to fight that one off. Alright. Now that she's unlocked this section of the warehouse, let's go in here and let's take on that admin. It's quite enough of you playing hero, kid. Spreading lies about how Team Rocket was disbanded. It's such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child. And now I'll show you how scary an angry adult can be. Come on, bring it on. We can do this. We're gonna defeat you. And down goes Gallback. Just like that, we defeated Gallback. Alright, Wheezing. Yeah, I think I'll let Charlie take this one on. Alright. And down goes Wheezing. Nice, an even 1,000 for each. Is that Houndoom? Is that what that said? Yes, Houndoom. Let's dig. Let's see if we can defeat it with a ground type attack. There we go, not bad. expecting it to use a potion at that point in the battle, but sure, we'll take it. Alright, use dig again. Let's go after this Houndoom. There we go. Nice. Ooh, oh, okay. Thrash. I don't like Thrash. I don't like the fact that it confuses the Pokemon at the end, the user. That makes it kind of tough to use. Alright. We will abandon this warehouse, but don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. I'll find Giovanni and I will resurrect Team Rocket. I will. Until then, farewell. Okay. Almost managed to sell the Sapphire for huge money. Then you just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. There's no forgiveness for you. Alright, bring it on, dude. You think that's how it's gonna go? That you're gonna sell that Sapphire? How about we defeat you in Pokemon battle instead? Yeah. We're gonna defeat this guy and get the Sapphire back. Go talk to Cilio. And then we should be getting close to ready to go after the Mewtwo. I think. Ooh. Almost knocked it out. Do it again, Satoshi. Knock out that Electrode, though. Excuse me. Nice. Might have should have put in Charlie for this one, but you know what? We're gonna give it a try. No, we did fine. Strength is fine. Ooh. It's gonna slow us down a little bit with Satoshi being paralyzed. But I think he's gonna be okay. Good job, Satoshi. A Magneton. Do a Mega Kick. Let's just see what happens. See if we can hit it with a Mega Kick. Yes! Connected that time. Ooh. I was expecting more damage than that. Hang in there, Satoshi. Well, at least they're both paralyzed now. Oh, so close. Hit it again with that strength. Oh. Alright, Satoshi, you got this, buddy. There we go. And Porygon, is that the last Pokemon? It is. Yet again, maybe I should have put Charlie in, but it'll be alright. Give me the Thunderbolt. Down goes Porygon. Nice. Godzilla leveled up to level 30. Oh, nice. He's evolving. Yeah. There we go. Let him evolve on up. And then we'll have us a Pupitar. But I think I need to move the experience share over to something else for a little while. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it on him. Okay, cool. So we got the Sapphire back. report with graphs and text on the monitor's PC, on the PC monitor. The influence of magnetic waves of Pokemon evolution. It's too difficult to understand. No, it sounds like they're getting ready for their next plan. On to the scientist again? Okay. Does he say something else? I'm glad we didn't get too far then. What do you want now? Go, get lost, leave me be. Was I supposed to say something else? Sounds like he doesn't want anything to do with us now. Never mind. What you thinking about something else? Another character? Alright. He does later on? Oh, okay. I'm guessing after I take the Sapphire to Celio, he probably changes his dialogue. Alright, let's heal up and let's head back to One Island. And let's see if we can get this machine up and running. Did it again. Do that every time. Yeah, Sevii Islands, One Island. There we go. There we go. Now we're back here to Celio. Into the Sapphire to Celio. So this is the gem that forms a pair with the ruby. Grant, you've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? You don't have to tell me. I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn for work for you. Please give me a little time. Okay, this is good. I did it. I linked up with Lynette. Grant, I did it. I've managed to link up with the trainers in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Grant, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. Nice. I'm not crying. That's enough about me. Grant, you're going to keep looking for exotic Pokemon, right? I wish you the best of luck. Nice. So now we can technically link in Fire Red to a Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald game. If we had them to where we could play them. No. Let's get back to the mainland. Let's go back to Vermilion for now. There's still plenty of things to do out here in the Sevii Islands, but I think we're okay with what we needed to do for now. I want to... I want to go to Cerulean. Let's heal up first. Alright. Let's do a few things. First of all, let's check our Pokemon here. Yep, got all three of the birds there. Let's really, I feel like Petry's gonna be doubling up. Just we've got rock typing and Godzilla, and we got flying typing and Charizard. So let's pull Petry out for now. And let's see. Oops. That's kind of loud in my ear. About going after our Mewtwo. Let's take a look in the bag first, though. That's a fair amount of Ultra Balls, but I feel like I want a few more. Alright, let's... let's go to Cinnabar. I think Cinnabar I can get both Great Balls and Ultra Balls. Yeah. Yes. Alright, so let's grab... 32, that should make for an even 100 for now. Yes. Great Balls. Let's grab 34, make an even 70. Yeah. Hyper Potions, we're okay on revives. Yeah, I think we're okay on full heals. Yup. Not really worried about escape rope or max repels for the time being. You know what? Hold up. I'll buy a few max repels. Bring us up to about 20. Alright, now let's get back to Cerulean. And let's go take on Cerulean Cave. And see about getting us... There we go. A Mewtwo. Yep. The dude is away from the cave now. So let's go get us a Mewtwo. Not an Oddish. Let's wait until we get down to Cerulean Cave before we battle Pokemon, because they'll be stronger down there. Now we gotta work our way around to Mewtwo. Which usually means we gotta get pretty far into the cave and then go after him. Golduck. I don't think I want to try to catch anything else right now. Unless we come across a shiny, then I might. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna wait till we get to Mewtwo. I'm gonna go after Mewtwo first. Nice. Let's go up this one. This may not be the right one. I can't. Yeah, I can't smash the rocks yet. Oh, Wobbuffet. And while I wouldn't mind catching a Wobbuffet, we'll catch one later. Right now is not the time. So I want to catch the Mewtwo. Wow, that moved way slower than it should have. Looks like it's trying to use its abilities, its moves. Good, it's paralyzed. Give it strength, Satoshi. And down goes Wobbuffet. Nice, Satoshi gained another level. And Godzilla did not. Found a nugget. That'll be nice. We can sell that later. No. And I'm pretty sure we can reach Mewtwo without having to bust any of these rocks, if I remember right. Oh, got the spore effect on us. Poor Satoshi's paralyzed. Oh, come on, Satoshi. Bring down the parasite. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, let's see. Nope. I think that's the ladder in the center there that we're looking for. I think that's the one that leads us around to the part of the lower area we need to get to. Yeah, I think we're gonna let Charlie defeat this one. Don't think Satoshi has it in him to defeat a Magneton. I mean, maybe, but I don't want to try right now. There we go. We'll worry about catching some of these Pokemon later, because right now I want to get to the Mewtwo. So we have other Pokemon to go after this. Alright, let's see here. I don't think that's the right path. I think I need to go the other way. Let's see if we can get down there. At least we don't have to worry about Satoshi getting paralyzed. I'm gonna poison from that. Nice, not bad. Yeah, let's go with this path. Let's see. A Machoke. Look at that. Didn't realize how many Pokemon were in here that we didn't have in the decks yet. Really gonna have to come back in here and do some hunting. Welcome in, Int. What's shaking with you? Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. There we go. There we go. Now we're defeating them. That's a dead end, so let's go this way. Oh, maybe I am gonna have to have Rock Smash and something. Yeah, I'm sneaking yawns in here and there. Don't mean to, but you know, they're getting through. Oh, what you bummed out about, Int? Let's get rid of this Parasect. I hear an Ollie. I hear a very loud Ollie. Nice. Good to get rid of 31. Let's keep going. Yeah. Guess I'm going to have to teach somebody Rock Smash. I was thinking I can get away with it, with not using it, but I guess I can't. I gotta use it. Awesome. Everybody on the team can use it. We lost 5 minutes ago and we got eliminated. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully we'll get another chance around, what, next year? This is for, I'm assuming, football? Or, soccer here in America. Oh, is this for the Olympics? Or is the soccer world tournament only happen every 4 years? Yeah, let's try. Let's give it to Gustavo. Let's see what moves he has on him. Yeah, let's drop Confuse Ray, and we'll teach Gustavo, Rock Smash. It's nice that everybody can woke up. Yeah, we evolved, Gustavo and, Male from, Haunter and Alakazam, last week, I think it was. Yeah. The, past tense for spill is spilt. Why isn't the past tense for Bill felt? I mean, you're asking the wrong person when it comes to the English language, because I'd agree with you, Diddley, but personally, I get confused with the English language. Numbers make more sense to me than the English language. And you can ask Hannah. I complain about words all the time. We'll be talking about something and, you know, it's I don't know. Silent letters and past and present tenses are different for every word. It's crazy in my opinion. But that's my opinion, you know, it should be simplified in my opinion. But, you know, what do I know? Okay. Don't tell me this is a dead end. Oh, here we go. Another Geodude. No, I don't want to risk it if it's a Satoshi. I'd rather let Charlie handle it. Ooh. Okay, cool. 2 hits. And say, because that Rock Blast is not Charlie's favorite, being it's just a flying type. Ooh, excuse me, it was a dead end. Well. I follow an Instagram channel that does word vocabularies, like read and read, like read and read, like read and read. It's supposed to read and read, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's confusing the way the English language is written, and the way it's just said. I mean, like, you're absolutely right. If spilt is the past tense of spill, built should have been the past tense of filled, or should it be spilled, spill and spilled, S-P-I-L-L-E-D, like filled. I spilled the drink. I spilt the drink. I don't know. It's confusing to me. And there's a oh, wait, I have a ditto. Okay. Hit it with that thunderbolt. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was close. Let's see if I have a full restore. I have a few. Might actually break out those repels at this point because I'm trying to find Mewtwo, and it's gonna take quite a bit to try to find him. Hang in there, Satoshi. There we go. Thank you, Int. I appreciate that. Speaking of which, the 400 crossing 400 subs, we're doing a Smash Brothers tournament a week from tomorrow. So anybody who wants to smash with us, come be here and ready to smash next week. Just been 48 months in a year, so we don't have to worry about leap year. With 48 months in a year fixed, yeah, I guess it would have, because that's every 4 years, would have been just a year. But see, the problem with that though is it's measured around the rotation of the sun, which is not perfect. I mean, where are repels? Oh, there they are. I mean, so technically, I mean, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's a little different with that one. Let's go this way. Y'all should have heard Ollie that time, because I think I heard him through the headset that time. There is... Yeah, I think this is it. Not that way. Oh. Speaking of mayo, there's a cadaver right there. That's a pretty strong cadaver too. Is know anyone born on February 29th? I actually do, yes. Yeah, I do know somebody who was born on February 29th. An old schoolmate of mine. He was born on February 29th. He generally celebrated his birthday on February 28th because of the fact that it was still within the same month, even though March 1st would technically have been the day. He celebrated it in February, so he was celebrated on February 28th, just to kind of cover it. Alright, let's put Misty in briefly. And what we'll do is we'll let Ditto transform into Misty, and then we'll go back to Satoshi. Yep, I actually had a schoolmate back in the day who was born on February 29th. Yep, I actually do. Do you know anybody who was born on February 29th? Surprisingly, it's actually pretty common, they say, to have, I mean, it's same odds as, well, I guess it's not the same odds as any other day because it only comes around once every 4 years. But, yeah, it can happen. Like I said, I actually do know somebody who is born on February 29th. We used to joke about him only having so many birthdays Because technically, his birthday only came around technically once every 4 years. But yeah, he was super cool about it. Yeah, he thought it was awesome because it was so unique. Because you know he was the only person that we all knew growing up in school that had that birthday. So he thought it was unique for him. All right, let's do this. Let's get our Mewtwo. Now, if I just saved, so if we fail, we can restart this battle. I'm gonna try not to knock out Mewtwo, but he is going to try to knock us out. Maybe I should have healed up my whole team before I went in after him. I did not realize my team needed that much healing. Let's just try an Ultra Ball. Nope. Yeah, he's gonna be a bit tough to catch. Oh mercy. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm putting Godzilla in. When you buy a bigger bed, you get more bed room, but less bedroom. Interesting. You think I'm cooked already? You think it's that bad? I mean, I did save right before the battle, so that way we can restart it if we need to. I'm hoping because Godzilla is a dark... No, it's not a dark typing yet, is it? Oh, I forgot. Tyranitar is when it becomes a dark typing. Oh, yeah. Oh well. I'm gonna do what I can. At least it's not attacking our Godzilla at the moment. So it's giving me a chance to just throw Pokeballs at it. Or Ultra Balls, specifically. Yeah, I'll if I have to restart this fight, we'll heal it up first. Heal up the entire team. Oh, mercy. It does have bite on it, so let's see. Oh, okay, no. Not quite as effective as I was hoping it would be, but you know, I'll take it. Let's put the Sandstorm up. Never mind. Oh, man. Oh, Gustavo has Hypnosis, though. If it can... Yeah. Okay. Mewtwo doing recover. That'll give us a chance to put to sleep. Let's check those moves. Usually throws a punch and it cannot be evaded. And it's an attack with a Mirage that inflicts damage matches the user's level. Okay. In that case, we're probably gonna be better off using Shadow Punch at the moment. I'll try a Nightshade just because I can. I want to see what happens. Decent. Ah, that Veil Guard. That Guard Veil. What Pokemon games are you playing after this? After we get through with Fire Red, we're gonna move over to Gale of Darkness. But I don't know how much longer we got. I mean, we still got at least a couple more Pokemon to catch in here, because I do have the tickets to get to the other islands that we haven't been to yet. So, you know, I'd like to go to those before we wrap up with our Pokemon Fire Red playthrough. But we'll see. Alright. Hannah just need to show me something real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna take the L on that one. We lost to Mewtwo, so let's give it another shot here. I healed up the team all the way this time. And let's see if we can do this. Things are really on fire, but rather fire is on things. True. As far as a turn a phrase goes, which is another one. How do you turn a phrase? When you clear a vacuum cleaner, aren't you the vacuum cleaner? When you clean a vacuum cleaner, aren't you a vacuum cleaner? Yeah, I mean, in a sense, that's one way to put it for sure. So yeah, I mean, there are definitely some weird ways of saying things, but you know, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. It's when it gets to the English language and the way they say things, it gets really weird to me. I'm more, you know, stuck on like words and, you know, silent letters and, you know, just the tenses of stuff. And like the word read and read, you know, you can read a book or you've read a book. It's spelled the same way, you don't know which one's which, you know? Or for that matter, when you throw the word red in there, the color. For something, or being up for something meaning the same thing. Yeah. Although you don't say I'm up whenever you're ready to go, when you're ready to do something, but you do say I'm down. So, but you're right. Yeah, I'm down to do that, or I'm up for something. Yeah, it's weird. The English language does do some weird things. So I don't know. Of course, a lot of that can be colloquial, and you know, a lot of it is slang almost, because it's not necessarily. I don't know. It's some of it can be just slang way of saying things. Why is it called a building when it's already built? That's a fair question. What would you call it then, Deadly? Would we call it a built? Let's go over there and see what that built is got in it. I don't know. See, Hannah can argue a lot of that better. A structure. Go look at that structure over there. That's fair. I mean, I can see where that works. Yeah. I don't know. It just, again, Hannah's more in tune to that kind of stuff than I am. I struggle, like I said, with like the spelling and pronunciation, things like that. But I get exactly what you're talking about with the tenses and, you know, the way you explain certain words. Building it's built already, but we're calling it a building. Yeah. I get it. It can be confusing. Really? We're knocking out poor little Charlie now? Alright, Godzilla, get in there. You held up for a pretty good while earlier. Alright, let's see if we can get an Ultra Ball on it. Oh, I was really hoping that was going for a third shake. Cooked bacon and baked cookies. I never thought about that one, but yeah, I see what you're getting at. That's an interesting one. But yeah, there are all kinds of crazy phrases or ideas of words like that, aren't there? Ooh, excuse me. Sneaking another yawn on you guys. Next time Hannah's here, Diddley, we need to have this conversation with Hannah. She would be really good at help us go over this kind of stuff, and she would understand it and probably get a good laugh out of it. Yeah, I'm sneaking yawns in. Looks like we might be starting this fight over again soon. I don't know that we're gonna catch this this Mewtwo here in a moment. Nope. It's gonna knock out our poor Gustovo. And I think that's our last Pokemon. Yup. Excuse me. Alright, let's do it again. We're gonna catch this thing. We're going to catch us a Mewtwo. It'd be nice if it would show up shiny, though. That I'd be really excited about. Alright, let's hit it with a Thunder Wave. See if we can paralyze it. I know it's not great, but it helps. Let's go with a Strength or two. I don't want to jump into using Thunderbolt right away. Why do cars do shipments, but ships do cargo? Huh. That's an interesting one. Yeah, those would really, again, entertain Hannah more. She would really get a good idea out of it, but I don't know. I mean, man, the English language is so weird. Oh, well, down goes Satoshi. Alright, Charlie, get in there and let's see if we can try to catch this thing. Excuse me. That was a deep yawn. I felt that one. Oh, come on, not even a shake. And of course, Mewtwo decides to recover. Which orange came first? The color of the fruit? I would say probably the fruit. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, God made everything. And then he gave Adam the chance to name everything. So on that one, I would say it was probably the fruit first. He grew the fruit, and then Adam got a chance to come along and name it. That would be my my understanding on that one. No. Don't do that, Mewtwo. Don't heal up. We want to capture you here, buddy. I want to take you home with us and give you a better home than this cave. This cave is not a great place for you, dude. It's wet, it's cold, you know, there's probably mildew all over the place. You know, come on. Get out of this this place and go home with us. We'll give you a much better home than this, dude. We'll help you learn how to be a stronger battler. Ah. No, let's just keep throwing Ultra Balls. I was gonna heal up Charlie, but anytime Mewtwo gets ready to, he could use Psychic and knock Charlie out easily. So while we get chances of him being under paralysis, let's just chunk Ultra Balls at him instead. There we go. Finally, we caught him. There we go. Now, for Mewtwo, I'm not gonna full on nickname him. I just want to do his name in lowercase. But I was never a fan of how Pokemon always use all capitals. Thank you for the GG on that one. I appreciate that, Diddley. That definitely took us some work. Alright, now we should have Mewtwo as a part of our team. And I'm just gonna go ahead and save right now, because I don't want to lose that progress, because that was some progress there. Alright. Dig your way out of here, Charlie. Get us out of here, buddy. We have other things to go do. Alright, I'm going to... Rains on Sunday. Does that make it now rain day? Interesting. No, I don't think it changed the name of the day, but I agree with the premise. I get what you're getting at. Alright. So we have some choices now, and I'm going to leave this one up to you guys now. So we'll start a poll. Are you going to transfer him to home when we are allowed to? That's my plan. Yeah, I would like to transfer some of these Pokemon to home whenever we get there. What Pokemon do we go to next? Hang on just a second. Let me edit this just a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm spelling that wrong. Hang on a second. Let me check my spelling. Hold on a minute. Okay, yeah, I completely spelled that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, me and my bad spelling. Add one more option, or there we go. I know I got them spelled right that time. Okay, polls up. You get 3 choices. It's up to y'all. Y'all vote, and I'm gonna get the team healed up and get ready to go out on our next expedition. But which Pokemon do you guys want to go after next? Ooh, I forgot the chair would lean. I forgot to fix it. Deoxys, Ho-Oh, or Lugia? We have the ticket for all of them. Well, one ticket's for Ho-Oh and Lugia, and we'll go to whichever one you guys want to go to, if that's what you guys want to go after. And then, of course, we can go after Deoxys as well. So let's see here. We got Satoshi ready to go. Still got Godzilla picking up some experience. Mewtwo, let's check him out. What's his moveset? Recover, Safeguard, Psychic, and Swift. Let's see what TMs we have, because I feel like he's gonna need some move upgrades. Yeah, so the poll's up. If you guys want to weigh in, tell me what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Let's see. Toxic's not bad. Blizzard. That's a good move we could put on him. Solar Beam? No, I don't think so. He's already got Psychic. Earthquake is not bad. Do I not have Thunderbolt? I thought I did. Or did I use it on something already? And Blizzard's not bad, but it's got kind of a low accuracy. Well, you guys vote. I'll give you guys a few moments to vote. I wanted to fly out here to, not Saffron, to Celadon, and let's go see about grabbing some TMs. Unfortunately, I'm thinking the good ones that I want are here in the game corner. I think. Yep, there's Ice Beam, Iron Tail, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball. Oops, it's already Ice Beam, I already know that. And Flamethrower. Alright, I'm pretty sure I want Ice Beam. trying to decide, do I want to put Thunderbolt on him? Because I usually do like Thunderbolt on Mewtwo. What was this one? Shadow Ball. That's a good move for Mewtwo as well, even though he's not Ghost type. How much money do we have here? $164,000. I think it's 500 coins for every 10,000. Okay, so yeah, where's... Hang on a second, let me grab my calculator and let's do some math real quick. Some mathy math, because numbers don't lie. So 164,000. No. Divided by... Is that how this works? 10,000? And then multiply that by 500. Okay, so it's not gonna be, it's gonna be just under. Did I do the math right? I think I did. So 10,000 divided by 500 is 20 per coin. So if 64,000 divided by 20, yeah, okay. So that math checks out either way. Okay. So about 8,200 coins is what we can get off of what we have right now. So let's just go with one of those TMs for now. Do I want Thunderbolt or do I want Shadow Ball? Technically I have an electric type and a ghost type already. Got a fire type, got an ice type. But all of those moves do make Mewtwo better, stronger. I think we'll go with Thunderbolt, honestly. Yeah. It's... we may come back for one of the other moves later. I think we're going to go with Thunderbolt for now. So let's get 4,000 coins. And let's go get Thunderbolt. Lamb, what's shaking? Appreciate you dropping in for a little while. Looks like you voted too, huh? So I'm giving you guys a few more minutes to vote. I'm trying to get enough to get a TM from the game corner for Mewtwo, and then we're gonna go after it. Whichever of the three that you guys chose. But for the moment, I figured about the time you said something, I've seen that the vote changed, so I figured that was you. Let's go back over to the prize side. How much? Okay. So a couple of runs through the Elite Four should help me out as far as getting more money, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna grab Thunderbolt for the moment to put on Mewtwo. Because I want Mewtwo to have a better move. I don't know if you get drink and go on him or not. But let's add Thunderbolt to Mewtwo's arsenal. Just so he has a little bit more to work with whenever we go out to go after this next Pokemon. I'm gonna drop Safeguard because Recover's good and Swift is fine. I'm not gonna complain about it, but Swift may go away after some time. But for now, Psychic and Thunderbolt are good, two good attack moves, and then Recover, of course, would be great to heal him up. Okay, let's run with that move set for now on Mewtwo. Yeah, I think that'll work for now. It may get changed later, but for time being, I think that'll work. All right, let's get back to. I'm gonna give you guys a moment or so more to vote because I'm gonna head back to Vermilion, and I'll grab a quick drink of water real quick. And at that point, I'm gonna close down the vote, and we're gonna head to wherever you guys said go to. So I'll give you guys a moment or so to vote still. As soon as I can figure out which way to navigate. Alright. Alright. So, final tally count. I see the stream's a little behind, so I'll give it a moment or so more here. Okay, no, it's not as behind as I thought it was. Mine's caught up. Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna close out the poll. So final decision is Lugia at 67%, Deoxys at 33%, and Ho-Oh at none. So I guess the order will be Lugia, Deoxys, and then Ho-Oh. Alright, so let's start with going after Lugia for tonight. So that's gonna be Naval Island? Yep. Oh, there's a Warp Speed 10. Okay. Or a Drive Speed 10. Flip Sail Speed 10. That's a weird order, but I mean, that's what you guys voted for, so that's what I'm going with. Alright, so Lugia first, which is going to be down. Okay. So before we get too far into it, I'm going to save right here real quick, just to get a good save. Ooh, excuse me. Beg pardon. Water's getting to me. And I don't think there's any other Pokemon in here. If there are, I don't remember there being any other Pokemon in here. Okay, so let's see. Is this the down option? Nope, nothing down here. No, that's the get lost option. That's the confuse me option. Okay, I'm assuming this is the same thing. Another confuse me option. Yeah. Register that thing. Nope, no items there. Okay. That's the up option, so that's not the way we want to go. This is the down option. This is the one we want. We gotta go through a ton of these little areas here to get down to Lugia. Mercy. Mercy. Ah, here we go. There he is. Alright, so let's save right here. Now, real quick, I'm going to grab this pole. I'm going to save that text information real quick. Just simply because of the fact that I will forget what our plan is if I don't. Let's see. Where's our Pokemon folder? That was something else. Pokemon Fire Red. Here we go. New text doc. Legends order for Fire Red. Okay. Paste that in there. There we go. Okay. That's new. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, I will save that for later because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get to all three tonight. Wow, almost fell. I felt like I was falling. So we're going to take on Lugia for now. And from there, we'll go after Deoxys and then come back to Ho-Oh. So if we don't, and I know we're not going to get them all three tonight, so we're just going to try here. We're just going to start with Lugia. But yeah, I figured that hey, I'd go with the order that you guys requested them in, so why not, right? Does Lugia... Never mind, I don't want to know yet. I'll find out as we go. If I ask, I'll just find out as we go. I was gonna ask about one of its moves, but I don't want to know right now. Oh, we got lucky with that one. And especially in the rain. I thought Hydro Pump was 100% accurate in the rain. I guess that doesn't change till later games. Okay, so far so good. He does. There, answered my question. He has recover. Okay. So that's gonna make getting Lugia a little tougher. That's alright. We're gonna do what we can with him. Mercy. He's not gonna let us keep him down to low health like Mewtwo did, is he? Mewtwo at least stayed in low health while we gave it a shot trying to throw some Pokeballs at him. Okay, there we go. And the rain stopped. Okay, I'm good with that. So let's throw some Ultra Balls at this guy. Let's see if we can catch it. I was gonna say, how funny would that have been if we got him on the first throw? Yeah, I'm saving the Master Ball for the Roaming Legend. Good thing I call my Master Ball just chunked it at him. Fair. I mean, we could do things like that, but I'm not one for glitches. Not in these games. Glitches are no fun. Plus, I'm gonna save my Master Ball for the Roaming Legend, because that's one Pokemon that I do not want to have to continue to hunt down. So I will tell you guys, if we come across the Roaming Legend, don't be surprised if I throw the Master Ball at it, because that's my plan. I'm not gonna break myself trying to catch that Pokemon. Now these that are static encounters, it's a lot easier. We started with Charmander, so in this game we should have Suicune, if I understand how that works. Supposedly the Roaming Legend Beast is the one that's the strength, or that is your starter's weakness. You guys' design always made me laugh. Looks like he's break dancing. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that in this one. I don't like the fact that he has black accents in this one instead of blue, when normally Lugia is blue. I don't like Charmander. Yeah, well, I mean, you always have to get the starter that has the I mean, as far as the beasts go, you have to get the starter that's weak against the beast that you want. In this case, like I said, Charmander is weak to Suicune, so we get Suicune. Bulbasaur is weak to fire, so Entei. And then Squirtle's weak to electric, so Raikou. Nah, I mean, personally, I like Charmander. Charmander is one of my favorite. I've always liked the fire type starters. When they get a little kind of I mean, I can understand why people think they're overrated, but fire is such a strong typing in my opinion. But I'm a very, I like to attack and move on kind of person. Whoa, wow, that's intense right there. I've never been one to use a lot of status moves. His wings look like large, cartoonish hands, almost like he's doing a wide clap. Yeah, I can agree with that. But do you know the story behind Lugia? First gym is tough with Charmander, but still. Yeah, it is. But there's other ways around it. I mean, especially if you get Charmander up pretty strong, he can still handle taking on Brock. He's using recover. You don't know the story? Lugia was actually designed for the movie, the Pokemon 2000 movie. The director, I forget who it was. The guy who made him, though, specifically for the movie, thought that Lugia was not going to be used as an actual Pokemon. He was just wanting to create something for the movie exclusive. But then the Pokemon Company used Lugia in the pair with Ho-Oh for the box arts, which technically Lugia should be water flying, but because the Pokemon Company said, hey, you know, psychic type is more powerful, we're going to give Lugia psychic flying. But that's also the reason why Lugia swims per se and flies, but also the reason why Lugia has several water attacks is because he was originally going to be a water flying type Pokemon, or at least that's the way the guy who created him and imagined him, and then the Pokemon Company changed that. So yeah, Lugia was not actually designed as a normal Pokemon. He was designed to be for the movie and the movie only. And I want to say it was the director, if I remember right, I could be wrong, who designed him, basically said, yeah, this Pokemon's never going to be, or the head artist, maybe it was the head artist, graphical artist, whoever it was, basically said, yeah, this Pokemon's not going to be used in the games, it's going to be used for the movie only. And so the story was written around Lugia being tied to the legendary birds and the weather and all. So with the intents of never using him for anything but the movie. But the Pokemon Company, of course, naturally said, no, we're going to use him in the games. And he became the 2000 movie. The 2000 movie is a good one. I like that song in it. The song that she plays on the flute, that's really cool. I guess that's Lugia's song. But yeah, Lugia ended up becoming the box art legendary Pokemon of Silver because of that movie, and it paired up really great against Ho-Oh. So Ho-Oh and Lugia became the duo for Gold and Silver of Johto. Excuse me. And honestly, it fits the story and the narrative of the video games as well. Because if you look back at the Space World, yeah, sneak another yawn in. Space World, was it 97? The one where Pokemon Gold was the premiere. There was no companion game to it at that time. The data only shows Pokemon Gold, and the Pokemon Company had not settled on what their second version was going to be. So Lugia became the box art mascot, and they made Silver. So they wanted to kind of stick with the coloring scheme. Red, blue, yellow, gold, silver. And then Crystal came along as a whole different story. Crystal was used basically as a mineral. Ooh, excuse me. Sneaking those Jones in left and right tonight. Of course, it's getting close to the end of the night, so it's about right for me to start sneaking them in. No, I don't want to attack. I want to use a Pokeball. Alright. let's try to catch this thing. Can we get it tonight? That's the question. We're up to like yawn like 5 or 6, honestly, Lamb. But I mean 2 since you've been here, yeah. They're hitting me kind of hard and fast at this point now. Apparently today has been a longer day than I thought it had been. It's been a good day, and just we've been going. I mean, middle of the day kind of slowed down. Started out, we were kind of busy this morning. We had some things to do this morning. Then we had a lull in the middle of the day where Hannah worked on her sewing, and I worked on some video games. And I did do a little bit of work here on the channel. Speaking of which, got the premiere up for next Tuesday. Really? Recovering again. And then this evening we went and seen some family, went and hung out with some family. And of course I'm back doing the show, so I missed my afternoon nap. So I'm apparently sneaking the yawns in on y'all left and right because I missed that afternoon nap. That's alright. We were talking about it, and I don't think the plan is to go anywhere tomorrow. Oh, mercy. So I will get my nap in tomorrow. Alright, well, we knocked out Lugia. Didn't mean to, but we did. And we've got to save. We got to save from right in front of Lugia. Let me reset it real quick. I just want to check it and make sure that it's saved right. Otherwise, I know it's at the beginning of the island. Yeah, well, I mean, it happens. Yeah, okay. So it's right there in front of Lugia. So we're going to leave it right there. I've got the order that you guys picked for the legendaries that we're going to go after. So it's going to be Lugia, Deoxys, and then Ho-Oh. And obviously it's going to take some work. In between them, I may go refill on some like Ultra Balls and make sure everybody's good to go. But for now, I think we're going to leave it right there, and we'll pick up back here next week going after Lugia and see if we can try to catch him, and then we'll go from there. Lugia and Ho are in the same cave though. They are, but they're at the opposite ends of the cave, and they take a lot of traveling to get back and forth between them. Plus, I mean, that's what the poll showed. You guys voted for them as to what you guys like the most. Unless you guys think you'd rather me just redo the poll for Ho-Oh and Deoxys after we get Lugia. So we can talk about that next week as far as what order we'll do the last 2 in. But when we keep Lugia as the next one we're going after for sure, because I mean, it's what you guys voted for. But because we're out of time tonight, we're gonna save it for next week and then choose Deoxys. Okay, well, we can discuss it next week. I mean, I'm fine with that if that's what you guys are down for too. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all gonna be taking some time to get there, so but okay, that's fine. We'll lean towards that idea. Remind me that you said that, and we'll discuss it next week, Lamb, or we'll run with it. Either way. All right, I'm calling it a night. You guys get some rest. Good night. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out tonight. Before we bail out, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. If there's anybody new out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Tomorrow night will be Pokopia, but a week from tomorrow night will be our Smash Brothers tournament for bubbles getting to me, excuse me. A week from tomorrow will be our Smash Brothers tournament for crossing 400. The water's getting to me. It doesn't want me to say what I'm going to say. Let me try this again. A week from tomorrow will be our Smash Brothers tournament for crossing 400 subs. So for those of you guys who want to be here, if you can, plan on being here as best you can. I understand not everybody can. I know I originally said Monday night, but we pushed it back to Tuesday because Hannah has something going on Monday night and she wanted to be here to be a part of the tournament. So to allow her to be a part of the tournament, we decided to push it till Tuesday. I know it's a day push, but I'm hoping you guys can hang out with us. In the meantime, it'll also give you guys a chance to practice up and be ready to smash with us. And we'll take on our 400 subscriber tournament. We'll see how this goes. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be ready for you guys. All right, I'm getting some rest. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. You guys do the same. And as always, be good and God bless.